the selling secrets and tips your competitors hope you never learn. That's my compelling title. And really, our goal for today's session is to maximize the results of your current marketing and advertising and sales efforts. In other words, we want to show you how to make a lot more money. All right? And specifically, what we're going to focus on is how to close more of the leads that you already have coming in at higher profit margins. Right? And I hope everybody likes the sound of that. So real quick, as an agenda for today's call, we're going to cover a few things. We're going to talk about the new truths about selling. We're going to talk a little bit about why it's so important to be unlike your competition. We're going to help you develop a game plan. We're going to give you two different approaches, one for residential prospects and a different one for commercial prospects and for GCs. And then we'll talk about some good free stuff that we have for you. What we're not going to talk about today is lead generation. Okay, so that's not really part of what we're talking about today. That's a separate issue. I'll touch on it, and you'll see why I think focusing on your selling process first is really the more important way to go. Okay. All right.
As a marketer, let me just mention, some people might kind of raise their eyebrows and think, wow, Adams is, on the phone here, and he's all preachy about lead generation and customer retention. Bernie's actually got it exactly right. If you have the sales process and the presentation and the ability to present your price in a compelling way to close the sale, I promise you it makes my job, the lead generation, look that much better. So, yeah, that order is exactly right. We often talk about lead generation and close the sale. Bernie's exactly right. You start with the end in mind. Let's get the sales process right, and then the lead generation will pay off more. So I just wanted to make that point, and I think you're on.
Well, thank you, Adam. So, I think as some of the famous, marketers, info marketers that you and I both have read and seen says, if you don't have a good business, that the best marketing in the world will only shorten the time it takes everybody to figure out that you're no good, right? So the whole sales process is, is so important. So, okay. Let's talk about the new truths of selling. I'm on slide 5 now, all right? So the landscape of selling has changed dramatically.